We love the X-Men, and you should too. Welcome to Know Your Special, and as we get closer to X-Mass, I thought it was only right that we cover another special from the X-Men. Today we're going to be looking at an episode from Season 4 entitled Have Yourself a Morlock Christmas. As we join the Merry Mutants at this most merry time of year, the team is decorating the mansion. Well, everyone except for Wolverine, that is, because it would seem even with his amazing healing factor, it can't cure him of his bad case of the humbugs. Actually, come to think of it, Logan has lived so long, for all we know, Dickens based Scrooge off him. Storm and Jubilee hope a trip to the mall for some last-minute shopping will be just the trick to cure the cranky Canuck. Jubilee's own love of the mall, of course, being hammered out in the very first episode. Speaking of which, Jubilee, the point of view character for the younger audience, says that she's super excited to finally have a family to spend Christmas with. Wow, take that, birth mom and dad. The group decides to get a little ice skating in, but their fun is interrupted by an ambulance robbery perpetrated by two members of the Morlocks. The Morlocks, for the uninitiated out there, are being the ugly sewer-dwelling mutants who aren't totally evil, so they don't join the Brotherhood, but they aren't nearly beautiful enough to join the X-Men at the mansion. Or, at least that's the way I've always read the situation. It would seem the Morlocks were trying to steal some medicine for a sick friend of theirs, a young boy named Leech. They tried taking him to a regular hospital, but his mutation was out of control, and as such, the doctors just couldn't help him. Well, if that ain't the American healthcare system in a nutshell right there. No love for mutants, no regard either. The situation gets further complicated by the fact that after defeating the Morlocks' leader Calypso in an earlier episode, Storm kinda sorta became their leader, and she's been a pretty damn absent leader as of late. Oops, this means things are totally an X-Man problem now. Our heroes hit the sewer to help Leech, and he's not doing good. I mean, he's sick, he's positively green, just look at him. Oh, no, wait, that's just his skin. They can't move the kid without risking killing him, so Jubilee suggests that perhaps Logan can give him an infusion of his super special awesome healing blood. While the adults prep the IVs, Jubilee gets some FaceTime with a little fish girl named Mariana. She's basically what would happen if Tiny Tim was a mutant. And it's at this point, right about here, the episode hammers home its big be thankful for what you have at Christmas time PSA. In fact, Storm stops and looks directly in the camera and says we would all do well to remember. I had no idea Aurora had the mutant ability to break the fourth wall and soapbox to the audience directly. The Wolverine blood takes, and with some extra help from Beast, little Leech is gonna pull through. Storm decides to step down as Queen of the Sewer People because, well, that job totally sucks, and the X-Men are invited to stay in the sewers and celebrate Christmas with the Morlocks. Have Yourself a Morlock Christmas is a very cheesy episode, but one of those good artisanal cheeses that you get around Christmas time. It's saccharine and sweet, kinda like a good Christmas cookie. The soapboxing is corny and the breaking of the fourth wall is hammy. Ironically, I have both ham and corn around Christmas time, so in a way, I guess it's the perfect kind of Christmas episode. I can always remember being younger and not exactly liking this episode because it didn't feature any big fight or anything, but as I've grown older, I've grown to embrace this episode, warts and all. Well, that will just about do it for me and Christmas-themed Know Your Specials for the year of 2015. But hey, if you like this, there are plenty more holidays out there and plenty more specials for me to cover, so maybe I should keep this thing going. But until we meet again, I want to wish you all out there a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Tip-Top Tet, and a very solemn and dignified, if 4 months late, Ramadan to all the fans out there. And if you want to escape your own family this Xmas, why not spend some time with our CTV family and watch another great video?